Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, and welcome to the first ever edition of Racing Beyond Reality in association with AEON. Check us out at AEON Bandar Utama. At the lower ground floor there's a whole bunch of lifestyle stuff there, including a whole bunch of sim racing equipment that you can purchase right now. Right now, also, we have two display simulators that are currently being held by two drivers who are out there trying to get the best lap time in the qualifying session, along with 28 of the fastest sim racers in Malaysia. And once more, there's cool prizes to be had. I'm your host for this evening, Max Palmer. With me in the studio, dipersilakan Encik Budi.
Ya, Max, thank you for the kita kata terima kasih Max kepada dia punya introduction sebentar tadi. Max, kita dah beberapa bulan kita tak buat live untuk apa ni, Assetto Corsa punya simulator, Max,
Ya, betul. So,
dan ini kita kata sebagai permulaan untuk tahun baru pada tahun 2025. Race yang pertama sebenarnya ni, Max.
Ya, betul. Dan ni salah satu daripada 12 race yang kita akan ada untuk tahun ni. So monthly race. So every month we're going to have a special race dengan hadiah juga yang on display pada sekarang, including barang yang kita boleh dapat dekat AEON Bandar Utama. So this is the Racing Beyond Reality monthly race. You can play online at Assetto Corsa. All the details are in our Discord server, or you can join us at AEON Bandar Utama at the lower ground floor. There are two simulator rigs set up just for Racing Beyond Reality. So that's a 30-car grid. Top two from AEON Lifestyle will go into that grid. 20 minutes of qualifying, 25-minute race, and of course the top three prizes by AEON. And alongside our
punya prizes is gonna be random prizes, right? Is it?
Yes. So we have some peripherals. We have a headset, a keyboard, and a mouse. Very high-end stuff indeed. Full gamer equipment there. It looks like it's going to be very, very nice stuff indeed. As you can see there before, the pictures of the rigs that are there. You can come down to try them out, even if you just want to test drive them. And of course, if you would like to purchase said equipment, you can do so at AEON Bandar Utama, lower ground floor, just below where the food courts are. So knowing me, I love my food, so I can go there, have something to eat, and have a look at some sim racing equipment there. The equipment we've got there is running Mazda direct drive wheels, so we are not cheaping out. Ni bukan main-main punya ray, ni memang boleh kirakan agak high end juga.
Betul. So kalau dah consider direct drive tu dah kira high end lah, Max. Jadi untuk kepada mereka-mereka yang mungkin nak mencuba, nak merasa macam mana seating dekat rig tu kan, dengan mungkin ada yang nak merasa macam mana direct drive tu punya feel, boleh pergi ke AEON One Utama di LG ataupun di lower ground punya floor, Max,
Yep, lower ground floor.
Di LG floor, lower ground floor tu, dan pergi ke dia punya display area untuk lifestyle punya, apa orang kata, punya section tu kan.
Yeah, so memang kawasan tu memang fully untuk lifestyle, barang lifestyle, dan kita ada juga gaming area yang kita ada in association with AEON juga. Ini sebenarnya salah satu daripada rig kita, AEON 1, seat number 1 yang tengah dipandui sekarang. Agak laju juga di lap time, 147.868. This is one of the drivers actually at location right now in Bandar Utama at the AEON lifestyle area there, and he's doing quite well for himself there. He's going quite quickly through that first sector, and he might be able to get a good lap time through the second and third sector as well. So far it's Melvin Malik in first position, SF Fauzi in second, Ayman Akim in third position, and Farhan in fourth. So a very, very high caliber of drivers there. Of course, we can see there HSM Adam is there, Hashrul, Wei Shen, Kenny, Sun Eng is also here, Kai Zong, and also we have Javier Alvarez further back in the field there. So a very, very stacked field right now. This is your current pole position man, Melvin Malik. Before we continue on, there's 4 minutes left in qualifying. It just remains to thank, before we get into the race, the AEON, of course, for this wonderful opportunity. Racing Beyond Reality will go all year long, and so do Stay tuned for our February race. We'll do something very special for that one. Also, our official sim racing partner is Next Level Racing, which we can also get along with other sim brands at AEON Bandar Utama on the LG floor. Special thanks also to Gallery Creator. Terima kasih kerana sudi menonton sama sekali. Thanks as well to Alcoholics Garage, Glitch Cafe, Vertex Esports and Adrenaline Impact.
Ya, betul. Kita ucapkan banyak terima kasih kepada kita punya official partner dan juga media partner kita di situ. Jadi Max, apakah orang kata format perlumbaan pada hari ini, Max? Kalau tak silap saya, kita ada MX5. Ini adalah sebuah kereta MX5 Cup yang akan berlumba selama 25 minit, Max,
Ya, betul. So qualifying untuk 20 minit dan perlumbaan dia 25 minit. So boleh dikirakan sprint race jugalah. Mungkin dalam 12 ke 14 lap. Oh my goodness, sedikit glitch kat situ. Sponsors plug, glitch. Very nice coffee.
Terkejut tu.
Ya, kita biasalah dengan online.
Tapi sebenarnya kalau ikutkan MX dengan apa nama track ni?
Okayama.
Okayama ni. Okayama ni dia adalah satu kombinasi yang sangat menarik, Max. Full section yang memang sesuai dengan kereta ni. Dan juga kalau orang kata track ni dia tak berapa besar sangat kan. Dia just nice untuk sebuah macam kereta yang sebesar ni. Dia boleh jadi 4 wide, you know.
Ya. So dekat sini pun kita boleh tengok yang first sector dengan third sector agak exciting dengan kereta ni. Tapi yang second sector, middle sector tu, the infield section is very difficult because there's off camber, on camber. We're gonna ride on board with AEON Akim as we go through this very interesting section here. You have one braking zone where you can try and make an overtaking maneuver coming through here. The road goes down, then up over a blind crest. You can't see what's happening right after that. Then you go through two downhill left-handers. They're both very, very different from each other, even though they're the same radius. So you have to drive them very differently. Then it's a short straight to the double hairpin section. Very, very tricky braking here. Again, another overtaking opportunity. And the switchback here, there's several racing lines you can take, and depending on which racing line you can take, might open you up for offensive maneuvers, defensive maneuvers, and overtaking opportunities as well. These final two corners are something special.
Itu betul juga, Max. Dekat hairpin tadi sebenarnya, Max, kan? Kalau kita ikutkan dekat situ, banyak orang yang lose time kalau ikut berbanding gain time dekat situ.
Ya,
dan
betul.
dia kalau kita nak orang kata nak progress dengan laju dekat hairpin tu, kita perlukan satu teknik wake shift yang agak bagus ataupun positioning yang agak cantik untuk kita masuk dalam speed yang bersesuaian, sebab kita tak nak lose control bila kita keluar daripada first hairpin tadi tu.
Ya, betul. Pada masa sekarang pun kita baru ternampak SM Fauzi masuk ke tempat pertama 146.200. They are flying. This is close to record pace right now on the track. Melvin Malik in second place still. Ahmed Akim, we are riding on board in third position. Coming up towards this long right-hander, it climbs up a fairly steep hill as well, so it depends on where you put your car, how well it climbs out of the corner and onto the straight here. And the other thing you have to realise is that these aren't the most powerful car. Kereta ni bukan kira agak laju sangat. Dia punya engine pun lebih kurang standard saja. So apa-apa benda yang kita boleh buat untuk try and maintain ataupun maximize momentum, benda tu lah yang akan jadi benda yang paling penting untuk dapatkan fast lap time.
Betul. Walau bagaimanapun, Max, dia mungkin enjin dia tak kuat, tapi dia tak berapa berat sangat.
Ya, betul.
Dia punya weight ratio dia agak cantik untuk kereta ni. Itu dia, qualifying telah pun habis nampaknya. Kita bakal menyaksikan adakah Melvin Malik ataupun Aiman Hakim berjaya memintas masa yang dicatatkan oleh SM Fauzi dan cuba untuk mendapatkan posisi yang cantik di awal perlumbaan. Tapi Max, seram juga kalau first duduk depan ni, sebab first turn tu dia agak menakutkan dekat Okayama ni.
Ya, betul juga. Ada banyak opportunity untuk late braking masuk ke dalam turn 1 tu. So coming to turn 1, lap 1 is always very exciting, and on circuit racing, Aiman Hakim goes up to second place, not quite fast enough to get into pole position, but he claims a front row spot. Melvin Malik drops down to third place, 147.083. Farhan already finishing his lap there in fourth position. Yao in fifth, and the first of the AEON rigs there in sixth place. 147.868 is not a bad lap time at all. You can see a couple of the cars have gone off the track there. It's very difficult to keep these cars going at high speeds. Boleh kirakan dia punya handling agak bagus, tetapi kalau kita still push terlalu banyak, dia akan slide dan dia boleh spin juga.
Betul. Dia ada wiggle sikit kita ni.
Ya, betul.
Tapi tak dilupakan juga kalau diikutkan 147 dan even 148 adalah timing yang sangat cantik untuk track ni. Sebab average timing untuk track ni adalah 149.150. Jadi 148 tu kira dah laju lah dekat track ni sebenarnya.
Ya, betul.
Dia orang ni memang bukan casual racer saya dia orang ni
Yeah, that's the thing as well. Kita boleh kirakan yang segelintir daripada pemandu-pemandu yang kita nampak pada hari ini boleh dikirakan dalam kategori pro racers. Some of the fastest drivers, not just in Malaysia but in Asia, are racing right now. And our Racing Beyond Reality participant there, AEON, won in 6th place there. That is the first of our two rigs. They're named AEON 1 and AEON 2, and they are going to be very interesting indeed for them to be in that situation. I'll have to say the atmosphere down there at AEON must be electric.
Kita ada juga kawan kita dekat situ yang bersama-sama bertugas untuk menjaga rig dekat sana pada hari ni, Max
Ya, betul. Kita boleh shout out kepada Umar and Co dekat AEON yang tengah menjagakan rig, and also making sure that everything goes smoothly and according to plan. Boleh kirakan dia orang dah ada pit crew untuk rig tu tau.
Betul.
So there we have it. We are about ready to go now. All of the cars have gone into the pits and will be waiting to switch over to the grid in about a couple of minutes time. And that is it. First qualifying session over for Racing Beyond Reality. SM Fauzi in pole position with Ahmad Hakim in second place and Melvin Malik in third place. Farhan is in fourth, Yao in fifth. Our first rig, AEON 1, is in 6th place. HSM Adam is in 7th, followed by Nick, Hashrul, Kenny, Wei Shen, Sun Eng, Kai Zong. AEON 2, Sakir Fit, as well as Javier Alvarez. It looks like it's going to be a very fast race. The times are very, very close together, and it's going to be very exciting stuff indeed. I just have a look at the cockpit of this car. This is a cup car, and it's one of the most popular race cars on the planet. They've sold over 200 of these cars for racing all over Europe, the UK. They have a series in Japan, and they also have a series in the US. In fact, 2 separate series in the US, and they're available with either H-pattern gearbox or paddle shift sequential gearbox. There you've got a nice little digital display there, the standard meters, and it's all beautifully laid out in this version. To think that this is actually a game from 2012. We've already got the new Assetto Corsa Evo out. After the race, you guys can check out our first look at that. Boleh kirakan kita dah tengok anak, sekarang kita tengok ayah pula dalam Assetto Corsa ni.
Kita dah pergi tengok anak dia 2 hari lepas. Hari ni kita tengok dia punya ayah punya beraksi pula. Itu dia nampak je perlumbaan akan bermula sebentar saja lagi. Kita menantikan lampu hijau untuk dinyalakan. Lampu hijau
Yeah.
Green light kan.
So yeah, there you have it. The tension's now building right now. The timer is counting down slowly. They'll have about 30 seconds to make any last adjustments to their setup, and we will see 6 lights go on. When the 6 red lights go on and when they go off, it will be race. The race will start. Scrutineering garage there, as you can see at the back, all of these cars virtually identical. Get it? Virtually?
Virtually identical. Yeah. Itu dia. Ui. Ini 16 biji kereta pun dah pack macam ni, Mac
Yeah,
untuk
that's right.
track ni.
Yep. So there you have it. We've got eyes on the start now. The start will happen any moment now. So do stay tuned and do get ready. We can see some guys flashing their lights there. They can't wait to get the car started. But of course, the start is going to be critical. In a 25-minute race, track position at lap 1 is going to matter. It's going to make life a lot better, a lot easier for you if you can actually get through all of this as well. SM Fauzi again in first place, Ahmad Hakim in second, and Melvin Malik in third place. We have eyes there on Farhan. He's in the black and green car in fourth position. And across the road there, you can see there's an entire line of cars with the same livery there. Positioning ni memang best juga. Okay, so we're about to start now. 6 red lights are going to go on, and when they go off, we are go, and it's a clean start from all the drivers right now coming down towards turn 1 there. You can see them spreading out there. We are riding on board with Muhammad Farhan in 4th place there. He's trying to look for a way around the inside, around the outside. He manages to cover off the inside himself there, and it looks like the pole position man M7 Fauzi has gone a little bit wide. Ayman Hakim might be able to get into position there, but he is on the outside coming out towards the next corner. Oh, they touch! SM Fauzi has spun out and has gone to the back of the field there. That is absolutely outrageous bit of racing there, but Ayman Hakim managed to get himself into first place. Melvin Malik in second place. Farhan is in third position, coming down towards the braking zone here. And let's see if Ayman can actually hang on to first place there. That's a bit of a snap there from Ayman mid-corner. Very, very easy to do in these cars. And now they're trying to maximize the speed coming up towards the back straight here, coming down towards the braking zone underneath the AEON sideboard there, coming down. And let's see if any position changes will happen. Further back we can see a whole bunch of cars actually starting to get side by side there, but it looks like the top 3 have managed to solidify there. Lim Sun Eng right now battling with Wei Shen. Is he going to be able to make it happen? It looks like he will be able to make it happen. Beautiful bit of driving there, pushes Wei Shen along the outside a little bit there, but it just about manages to hang on to that position. Sun Eng now goes up a position there, and it looks like one of the drivers have gone off the track there further back. So right now is Ayman Hakim, and it looks like Farhan and Melvin Malik are also battling further up the leaderboard there. It's battles up and down the leaderboard. Absolutely spectacular.
Oh, tadi Sun Eng dia punya cara perpaduan dia memotong kat situ tadi tu, nampak dia buat macam senang. He make it look easy, tapi sebenarnya itu adalah satu, orang kata, satu cubaan yang berani. Sebab kalau exit dia tak ada power tadi Max, dia akan lose banyak sangat timing untuk dia keluar dan carry forward dia dekat dia punya corner yang lagi satu, yang selepas tu. Itu dia daripada Kirin. Let's go Ayman Hakim. Ada peminat Ayman Hakim lagi di Italian di komen kita.
Tapi jangan main-main juga, Ayman Hakim banyak dia punya peminat dalam dunia sim racing.
Betul. Ayman bukan nama yang jarang kita temui. Dia nama yang biasa kita tengok, macam Ayman, Melvin Malik, ada SM Fauzi, nama-nama yang biasa kita jumpa Max.
Ya, betul juga. Dan lagi satu nama yang kita selalu nampak pun, Muhammad Farhan. Right now he's in fifth position. He's dropped back a position behind Hashrul and Nick, who managed to have overtaken him from the previous lap there. Melvin Malik, also a very well-known driver in local sim racing circles there. He's only 7/10 of a second behind Ayman Hakim, but it looks like that gap has opened up a little bit, so he's going to have to start pushing fairly hard indeed. 22 minutes gone in the race right now. You can see there these two drivers, beautiful bit of car control there, keeping it nice and smooth, keeping the speed up. Having that dash display is really useful for that. Try and keep the revs up going through the corner and keep the car fizzing. It looks like Melvin is faster in the infield section. Will Ayman be able to pull that gap back out on the faster sections of the track? That's going to be the big question right now. This is for first position there. Ahmad Hakim in first place, Melvin Malik in second, and Nick is in third position. Hashrul fourth, Farhan fifth, and Sun Eng and Wei Shen with their battle in sixth and seventh place.
Itu dia, nampaknya kita boleh nampak cara pemanduan daripada Melvin Malik tadi. Dia sangat precise dalam kontrol. Itu dia pelumba kita yang berada di AEON sekarang, mencuba untuk mendapatkan Kenny. 1.198 sahaja gap di antara dia dan juga Kenny di hadapan. Cuba untuk memintas di turn yang pertama. Agak menakutkan late braking yang dilakukan oleh Kenny di situ. itu satu benda yang amat menakutkan oleh pemandu di belakang, sebab kita takut terikut dia punya braking point, Max.
Yeah, especially kalau pemandu di depan dia buat mistake dalam 2-3 meter saja dah cukup. He's got going on the inside, cantik juga dia masuk dalam dan dapat juga ambil position itu sekali. Rupanya ada juga bakat di Bandar Utama masa malam ini. This is going to be very exciting stuff indeed, but Kenny is not going to back off 1 second there. He's going to try and dive in on the inside there. Will he be able to do something? This is absolutely exciting stuff indeed. Coming down towards the braking zone, is Kenny going to be able to get him on the brakes? Not quite able to do it. Just about managing to stick it on the apex, but not quite able to cover off the exit. And the AEON rig number 1 manages to hang in there. This is absolutely spectacular bit of racing.
Defensive line yang sangat cantik oleh AEON tadi. Aku susah juga nama dia AEON ni, Max. Defensive line yang sangat cantik oleh AEON tadi, cuba untuk melakukan sedikit late braking dan mengambil outside. Walau bagaimana Kenny berjaya memintas. Dipintas semula. Switcheroo di situ. Wow. Di antara Kenny dan juga AEON nampaknya ada satu kompetitif sense yang agak tinggi di antara mereka berdua ni.
Ya, betul juga tu. Sedikit sentuhan tetapi dapat juga kawal juga. Tapi dapat juga masuk ke hadapan juga. Hasan Fauzi dapat mengambil advantage ataupun take the advantage there from that little contact between AEON 1 and Kenny. But that was fantastic bit of driving. They were side by side for half the lap. Absolutely incredible bit of driving for both those two drivers, and we're going to see an incredible bit of driving from these two drivers as well. Melvin Malik getting closer and closer, and he's now got the headlights on. He's letting Ayman Hakim know that he's right behind it. This is going to be a very spectacular entry into the infield section here. Is he going to be able to do anything? He's close enough. He will be able to outbrake Ayman, but will he be able to keep the speed whilst being on the inside? He goes in for the lead of the race. He manages to dive in, manages to close the apex and leave the corner ahead. That is surgical precision from Melvin Malik, managing to get himself up into first place. We have a new race leader. Boleh dikirakan agak spektakular juga dia punya overtaking tu.
Precise, Max. Precise. Execution yang sangat cantik oleh Melvin Malik sebentar tadi. Kita dapat saksikan macam mana dia cuba untuk close that apex. At the same time, dia tak blocking sebab dia masih lagi dalam race line dia. That was a good defensive position yang dilakukan oleh Melvin Malik sebentar tadi. Dan kini Ayman Hakim akan cuba kembali untuk mendapatkan mencari ruang untuk mendapatkan posisi yang pertama. Dapat kita saksikan di belakang Nick dan juga Farhan sebenarnya sedang battling di antara Nick dan juga Muhammad Farhan di situ. Dia potong angin, Max, lalu sebelah pit lane. Ini teknik yang biasa kita nampak di dalam perlumbaan, duduk di pit wall punya side tu kan. Itu dia Farhan, cubaan oleh Farhan. Farhan nampaknya agak takut untuk melakukan attacking sebab kawasan yang sebentar tadi tu, kawasan tu agak orang kata sukar untuk dia keluar tanpa melakukan kesilapan kalau dia buat simple mistake masa entry, Max.
Ya, betul juga tu, kita boleh nampak. Dan baru dia Nick dengan yang advantage yang dia ada, dia boleh hold the line dalam section tu, so dia boleh posisi kereta dengan cara yang amat tepat untuk kurangkan peluang untuk Farhan cuba memotong. Tetapi kita boleh nampak yang Farhan ni agak laju juga ya, dengan dia punya pace ke infield section ni.
Dia punya Farhan punya advantage adalah dia seorang driver yang agak agresif dari segi pemanduan. Kita boleh tengok cara dia punya braking, Max. Sebenarnya untuk race yang macam sprint race ataupun race ni yang cuma 25 minit, agresif approach sebenarnya adalah satu approach yang baik. Sebab kau tak payah nak conserve tayar sangat pun kan, sebab race dia pendek. Sampai dia contact dah. Oh my god. Farhan tunggu
Ya, dia boleh kirakan benda yang spotting juga dengan Farhan. Dia cuba bagi chance untuk Bardia ni catch up balik. Susah nak tahu apa yang nak buat bila kita mid corner tiba-tiba ada spin ke depan kita nak back
Kita
off
tak
ke,
boleh nak
kita
buat apa.
take
Ya,
it.
betul.
Susah nak tengok, tetapi kita akan tengok replay after the race, Cewa.
Itu dia, AEON kini telah pun berada di posisi yang keempat, Mac. Yang tadi berada di posisi yang ke-8 sebenarnya, AEON. Walau bagaimanapun kini berjaya mengutip segala sayur yang wujud dan berada di posisi yang kelima, cuba untuk dapatkan hasil di hadapan. Kesilapan yang berlaku di antara Farhan dan juga Nick sebentar tadi memberikan hasil yang sangat bagus kepada AEON dan juga Hasrul bagi mendapatkan posisi yang lebih baik.
Ya, betul juga tu. As you can see, the AEON one not being too worried about aggression. He is just as aggressive as you need to be with those MX5 cars. And we were talking just now, me and Budi, about Farhan being very aggressive driver. And in a sprint race, especially these MX5 cars, there's two ways you can approach the MX5. You can be super smooth and try and drive in the classical way, or you can be very aggressive. The AEON one trying to look up the outside, maximizing the line all the way through the corners here. Hashrul trying to defend as much as possible there. We're going to go, we can see him along the outside there, just about managing to keep the speed up and keep that position there. But the AEON rig number 1 putting all the pressure he can on Hashrul, hard on the brakes, turning into the bend there, coming out towards the outside. Is he going to try and do something there? Oh, they almost touch, coming towards the second hairpin, a little bit sideways there from AEON 1, but keeps the speed up. This is going to be very spectacular stuff indeed. 2 more corners and a drafting zone left, and Nick is behind them. SM Fauzi is behind them as well. SM Fauzi recovering from that spin earlier in the race. Look at that big sideways moment there from AEON 1. They are pushing very hard indeed. There's going to be some action coming down towards turn 1 here. They are so close. They're going to try it. It looks like the first person to try and blink is Nick, coming down towards the braking zone there. Is he going to be able to make the move stick? Just about manages to keep the car on the island. Beautiful bit of driving there, and that is 1 position gain, but is it 1 position loss? Oh, he got it very sideways there, and I think there might have been a little bit of assistance there from AEON 1. They are both in the barrier. That is a spectacular bit of racing and an unfortunate outcome there for a couple of drivers. Oh, that is, so far this is a fairly rough race. Kita agak agresif juga semua hari ni, ya.
Okey, diorang memang tak bagi chance langsung di antara satu sama lain. Memang diorang akan push as hard as they can dapat je. Tetapi sayang kepada Nick dan juga siapa tadi Kenny tadi yang accident tadi tu. Sayang sekali ada insiden yang berlaku. Kalau tidak, aku rasa Nick ada chance untuk gain position di situ. Oh my god, that was a good one.
Ya, nampak juga macam Fauzi pun termasuk ke dalam kumpulan
termasuk,
itu.
ya.
But that's unfortunate. But in any case, boleh kirakan kita dapat relax sikit. AEON rig number 1, a driver still in 5th position. Right now, we have Aiman Akim in 1st place, Melvin Malik in 2nd, Farhan in 3rd, Hashrul in 4th, and AEON really sliding the car and really pushing very hard there in 5th place. Kenny is in 6th, followed by Yao, Wei Shen, Adam, Nick, Fauzi, Sun Eng, as well as the AEON 2 driver and Kai Zong in 14th.
Itu dia, kini Melvin Malik dan juga Aiman Hakim sekali lagi Max. Posisi telah berubah. Nampaknya diorang masih lagi cuba untuk mencari posisi yang terbaik. Ya, walau bagaimanapun race cuma berbaki 11 minit saja lagi. Kita ada lebih kurang dalam 5 lap lagi, Max, untuk Melvin Malik melakukan sesuatu ataupun Aiman berjaya melarikan diri. Mereka berada di posisi yang agak selesa, yang mana Farhan 10 saat di belakang. Jadi Melvin tak perlu fikir sangat pasal orang kata Farhan dekat belakang. Jadi dia tak perlu buat defensive maneuver. Cuma Aiman yang perlu memastikan Melvin tak lepas daripada dia punya line of sight.
Ya,
kalau
betul,
tidak
betul.
bahaya untuk Aiman.
Ya, Aiman boleh dikirakan driver yang paling banyak under pressure right now. So Aiman Hakim very under pressure at the moment there. All Melvin Malik has to do is just put the pressure on, keep the pressure on, and try and get
Exactly.
past Aiman. At the moment that the gap is sitting stable at 7/10 of a second. One mistake from either driver could decide this race, and the laps are ticking down right now. 10 minutes left on the clock there. About 5 laps left in the race as we go underneath the glitch banner and on towards the AEON banner there. And it looks like the gap just isn't budging as quickly as Melvin Malik would like it to do. They are clear of Farhan. All we have to do right now in this position is to try and catch Aiman Hakim and try and get past him, but that's easier said than done. Aiman Hakim has been racing for a very long time. He's won plenty of silverware in his time, and he's not going to make it any easier. Meanwhile, AEON 1 has managed to catch up with Hashrul. Oh, very, very close under braking zone there. I think got a little bit too carried away, braked a little bit too late, could not avoid the car ahead. But both cars are still racing right now. 4th and 5th place there to Hashrul and AEON 1. Meanwhile, Jeremy Yao right now has caught up with Kenny. So between 6th and 7th place there, Kenny and Jeremy in a tight battle. Only 0.3 of a second between them. This is going to be very, very interesting indeed, especially as we know these guys can really race very hard there. Kenny running a little bit wide, but is he going to try and keep the speed up? Coming up over the crest here, Jeremy Yao just about managing to carry on behind him. The slipstream effect in these cars are fairly noticeable in the sim. So the closer you get to the car ahead, the better it is for you and your chance to overtake. Let's see how they do coming towards the infield section there. Ooh, Jeremy, a little bit late of a late lunge there, but I think that's more to try and upset Kenny more than to actually try and take that position. But he has managed to catch up a lot right now, and the gap has dropped down to within 0.2 of a second. Meanwhile, the battle between Hashrul and AEON 1 is still going on there. AEON 1 trying to go around the outside, not quite seeing the position there. He tries to go in on the inside there, not quite able to do it. He has to tap the brakes to just slow down ever so slightly, but he manages to keep the speed going. Hashrul is still in 4th position. AEON 1 only 0.16 seconds behind him. That is absolutely nothing right now. This is definitely slipstream area for him, but it looks like Hashrul managed to get a better drive coming up towards the exit of the corner. The AEON 1 right now, our man on the rig in Bandar Utama, or it could be a woman. We actually do not know the identity of AEON number 1 and AEON number 2 drivers. So this is interesting stuff. It could be a sim racing legend, or it could be a brand new person to sim racing. We don't know.
Oh yeah, Max, I do agree with that on you. With you on that. So nampaknya cara pemanduan AEON 1 ni dia agak agresif, dan dia cuba juga memberikan late braking. Dia cuba memberi pressure kepada Hasrul di situ. Itu dia cuba untuk mendapatkan laluan yang selamat daripada Hasrul, mengambil inside. Adakah dia berjaya memintas di hairpin yang di hadapan ni, Max? Apa pendapat kau?
Ya, nampaknya macam ada peluang juga. AEON 1 coming into the braking zone here. He's just going to have to try and get his nose in on the inside. He's managed to do that. It's very close stuff indeed. I think they have touched a little bit, and they managed to squeeze through. It was AEON 1's line going through that corner there, so Hashrul can't be too hard on himself, but it is done. AEON 1 managing to get himself into 4th place. Now it's 7.8 seconds between 4th and 3rd position, but anything can happen. We've seen mistakes being made. We've seen mistakes being made by the professionals. So in all honesty, there's still a chance. 7 minutes left on the clock, about 3 laps roughly left in the race, maybe even a 4th lap if we're lucky. But AEON 1 managed to gain 1 position, and it looks like Hashrul's crashed, or something's happened there, because he's dropped down a fair few positions. The car behind AEON 1 now is Kenny and Jeremy Yao in 6th position, and HSM Adam is in 7th place. So we're not too sure what happened there, but AEON 1 managed to gain 1 more position in his quest to win a special prize from AEON.
Beautiful execution, Max. Beautiful. Satu cara pemanduan yang baik. Kita dapat saksikan macam mana AEON 1 dia braking agak early supaya dia boleh hold on that inside line, Max, dan kita dapat saksikan execution yang sangat cantik dekat situ, yang mana dia memberikan Hasrul tiada ruang untuk untuk exit, untuk dapat capture Hazrul punya orang kata optimal line, so that dia tak ada exit yang cukup laju di situ. Tetapi wow, aku tak rasa AEON ni a new driver, Mac. He must be a very very experienced driver, I would say that.
Yeah.
There is no new driver that's gonna be like macam, okay, aku akan early braking kat sini and I'm gonna take that inside line. There's no way they know how to do it.
Yeah, that is the case. I think we might be dealing with a pro in 4th place. Melvin Malik there is in 2nd place, chasing after Ayman Hakim. Zero Blinker Pro there in the comment section saying Melvin's got the plan. Let's see what his plan is coming up towards the main straight, and he is well within a striking distance here, less than 0.3 of a second between the two drivers. He's got those flashers on. He's putting as much pressure as he can on Ayman Hakim. This is not going to be an easy race for any one of these two drivers to win. Believe you me. Coming into turn 1 there, look at how close Melvin gets to the back of Ayman, pushing hard towards the second corner here, and it looks like Ayman's running a little bit wide there, but can he actually keep the speed up? He does, but only just. Coming down towards the braking zone here, this is another overtaking opportunity, coming very close there. Oh, a little bit too close for comfort there. Ayman Hakim getting it very sideways indeed on the grass coming into that braking zone there. How did he keep the position? I have no idea. Melvin Malik in 2nd place, Ayman Hakim in 1st position. We tried to get the in-car camera to zoom in just at the right time there, so I don't think there was much contact, but it was getting very, very frisky indeed. Maybe perhaps a light touch coming down towards the braking zone here, and it looks like Ayman Hakim is starting to defend. He has to defend going into that corner that we've seen so many people make overtaking maneuvers through that section. Melvin's going to have to time this perfectly in order to catch out Ayman Hakim. Ayman, one of the best defenders in the game, pushing as hard as he can. He's leading still 0.3 of a second. The flashers go back on again. Melvin is not making it easy for Ayman Hakim.
Yeah, Max, we know that Ayman one of an experienced driver dalam defensive driving dan defensive maneuver dalam circuit. Tapi walau bagaimanapun, kita dapat saksikan yang Melvin keep on pushing pressure dekat Ayman dekat situ, yang memberikan Ayman sedikit kegusaran atau kerisauan, yang mana Ayman terpaksa mengubah cara pemanduan. Kalau tadi kita dapat saksikan Ayman cuba untuk lari daripada Melvin, no, that's not the case. Ayman has switched his driving to a more defensive kind of driving, yang mana dia just make sure that Mael tak boleh overtake dia dekat mana-mana turn ataupun corner. Kita dapat tengok yang dia sangat defensif sekarang ni, Max. He has changed the way he drive, okay?
Ya, betul juga tu. Dia memang perlu agresif dengan dia punya defending pada masa sekarang ni. It's a big braking zone. They're going around the outside. Ayman has to dive in on the inside, park the car on the apex and try and slow the corner down in order to catch that out. Tapi kita boleh nampak tadi tu, Ayman Hakim bukan defend sahaja, dia defend dengan agresif. So dia memang betul-betul nak cuba tutupkan apa-apa pintu yang Mael cuba buka.
Dia memang tak memberi, orang kata, ruang langsung kepada Melvin untuk masuk ke mana-mana, nampaknya.
Ya, betul juga tu. As you can see,
race tinggal saja 2 minit 19 saat. Aku rasa this gonna be a second last lap. Yalah, pasti dia akan jadi last lap. So this gonna be a second last lap, kalau aku tak silap. Sebab kalau diikutkan, by the time dia orang reach the checkered flag depan the starting grid, dah 1 minit 42 ataupun 41 saat. Itu dia. Apakah yang Mael akan lakukan? Adakah Mael mempunyai plan untuk last lap ni, Max? Kedua-duanya nampaknya telah pun hilang fokus, Max.
Yep, absolutely. This is the last lap, and first and second places cannot relax for that moment there. We saw a bit of a mistake for Ayman Hakim, and it looks like he's pushed the car a little bit too fast going into turn 1. That's closed the gap up big time. Oh, there's contact, and Ayman has gone off the track there. Big sideways moment there, and Melvin trying to check up and slow the car down in order to compensate, but now it looks like Melvin Malik is in the lead. He has, I think, given the position back, which is a very sporting gesture there from Melvin. Of course, a little bit of a contact from the rear there, just to make sure that there's no doubt as to who's going to win the race. He decided to do the sporting thing and let Ayman go past again, because if it wasn't for that little bit of contact, Ayman arguably would have been able to hold it onto the track there. So a good bit of sportsmanship there from these two drivers, but that doesn't mean that Mail is going to give up. Melvin Malik coming down towards turn 2, coming down towards the first corner of the infield section there in second place, and the gap has opened up a fair bit there. It looks like Ayman Hakim can breathe just a little bit, but there's been a few mistakes that we saw throughout the course of this lap. It looks like it's going to be an absolutely blockbuster end to the race here. We could not ask for a better race to start off Racing Beyond Reality.
Betul, Vags. One of the hardest things to handle dalam satu-satu perlombaan sebenarnya, a constant pressure daripada belakang, non-stop pressure daripada daripada Melvin kepada Aiman. Itu memberikan satu orang kata satu tekanan yang cukup kuat daripada awal perlombaan sehingga ke penghujungnya. Itu dia, nampaknya Ayman Hakim telah pun berjaya menghabiskan perlombaan di tempat yang pertama diikuti Melvin Malik berada di posisi yang kedua. Di posisi yang ketiga Muhammad Farhan AEON berada di posisi yang keempat, Max.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant stuff there. Congratulations to Ayman Hakim, managing to hang on to that first position after all the pressure from Melvin Malik in second place, Farhan in third, AEON, our real-life driver in Bandar Utama, managing to come home in fourth position. And that is absolutely spectacular stuff. HSM Adam manages to come back in 5th, Jeremy Yao in 6th place, Kenny in 7th, Hashrul in 8th, SM Fauzi in 9th position. And this is the battle between Wei Shen and Sun Eng, and it looks like Wei Shen is going to take home that 10th place, Sun Eng in 11th position. Congratulations to all the drivers who've managed to make it to the end of the race there. It looks like Aeon 2 and Kaizong will come in 12th and 13th place. But Ayman Hakim, what a race from him. Boleh kirakan dia punya tekanan tu yang nak cuba lead untuk berapa lama tu.
Sebab Melvin dia tak bagi ruang untuk Ayman buat kesilapan. Not even a single mistake can be made by Ayman. Well, there's a few mistake yang Ayman buat, tapi controllable, macam yang dia tak terlampau punishing untuk Ayman. Tapi kita dapat tengok bila Ayman buat mistake, Melvin sampai confirm. And wow, that was a good race for both of them. Nevertheless, kita ada AEON 1, which is macam aku cakap tadi, memang I'm not sure how I'm gonna say this, but that was a bit of a brilliant driving, Max.
Yeah, absolutely. He's definitely got to be one of the drivers out there that will be doing some very exciting stuff indeed. So there we go, Miawi. Adam Harif also doing very well there in in 5th position. Zero Blinker, well done. Aeon 1, almost into the podium positions there as well. So just another look at the top 5. Ayman Hakim, Melvin Malik, Farhan, our driver on the Aeon 1 rig, and HSM Adam as well in 5th place. All of these drivers are absolute pros in the game, and of course it's been brilliant watching them as well. But this doesn't mean that you guys can't join in on the fun. We will be releasing the races on February fairly soon, but before we do that, we're going to go and have a chat with our race winners. So we'll see who we have that we can actually pull up fairly soon. Our producer is now running around the pits to try and get the drivers into the podium ceremony. But these are the prizes that are going to be won right now. Fantastic stuff indeed, from the keyboard, the mouse, the peripherals that we are giving away, not just in this event but all throughout. Yep. Okay, so we're going to go down into the drivers area right now in Discord, and we're going to have a chat with all the drivers. So let's head down there. So hi guys, we are now live on the stream, and we're going to see if we can get some of the drivers there. We'll have to remember which one is which. Raiden, Shogun.
Yeah, that's me.
I was like macam
Just
siapa
like
Raiden
double
Shogun,
check.
so is it? Yeah.
Aiman kan, right?
Yeah, that is me.
That has to be a pretty tricky race for you with all that pressure from the man behind you. How does it feel like to win?
I mean, all due credit to Melvin. I mean, man, he just never give me a chance, does he? Never give me a space to breathe. I was like, never in my whole race there, I was like able to concentrate in the front. I was like, where is he gonna make a move? Where is he gonna make a move? But on the credit is that it was a fun race, except for a little bit of scuffle at the last cool corners. But yeah, then again, credit to him for give back the position. So yeah, it is a fun race. It is.
Oh yes, and it was fun for us watching you as well, because we could see you physically look in the rearview mirror for half the lap. Some of the defensive maneuvers there.
All the time Aiman was like okay, aku tak boleh ke depan sangat, aku tak boleh ke belakang sangat, aku kena keep on pace yang macam ni je. Sedap aku tak buat silap, Melvin tak boleh masuk. And we can see that, man.
Yeah, it's like the window for each, races is very like, for the mistake, or specifically what it needs to do is that you need to slide this car around. So the amount of slide you need to do on this car is to the minimum that you have to really literally zero counter on this car, or else you're gonna lose a lot of time.
Yeah, that's the beauty with these cars there. It's on a knife edge, and you can race really closely there. Having a look at the start there, it was quite chaotic, the start of the race, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was curious as well what happened at the start, because I saw SM was beside me, and then all of a sudden I got a hit, but I was like looking at my left side. I was like, I'm pretty sure there's plenty of space, so I don't know what's happening. Maybe he ran into me, but of course we need to see the replay after the race. So all in all, it was a fantastic lap as well for Fauzi. I think he was like 7 or 8 tenths faster than probably all of us over here, and he get the pole as well.
Yeah, it was a shame that we couldn't see him further on in the race, but that's the thing. Starting the race at Okayama, I feel like we keep coming to this track, and we keep finding very eventful races around here, huh?
Yeah. We have done X50 here. We have done the Porsche here. There's a lot of things that we have been doing here, and the start of the race is all the same now.
Yeah.
There's gonna be someone or somewhere that's gonna be macam tiba-tiba kat luar. Kenapa macam tu? But well, the first corner was actually the first turn on the first lap is actually the hardest part of the race lah.
Yeah, it is. I agree on that. I was like, I kept on looking at the helicopter. I was like, where is this guy? I was like, oh, it was that close. I was like, oh, and it was a cold tire, so there is absolutely no grip into turn 1. So like, man, let me brake a little bit early. I don't want to cause any incident or something. So yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
and I think it was in the middle of the second sector where the double left-hander as well. I got hit. I don't know by who, but yeah, that turns my car into a drift car for a moment. So yeah.
So you've done a bit of everything there. A little bit of rallycross, a little bit of drifting, a couple of laps in towards the end there. We saw you take to the grass, which was very frightening. So yeah, I mean, I think you did everything you possibly could to hang on to that lead. So congratulations, Ayman Hakim, the first winner of Racing Beyond Reality for this year.
Thank you guys. Thank you for hosting the race as well, and thanks to everyone who supported me. And yeah, see you guys at the next race.
Alrighty, thank you.
There you go.
So second place there was, yep, and so we are looking for Mael. Apa khabar Mael?
Ya, Hi everyone.
Hai Mai. Okay,
So much.
sekarang ni soalan sebenarnya kau happy ke sedih ke apa?
Sebab dia fun race kan, so kita buat fun-fun je lah.
Tapi that was a good race for you and Aiman, I would say.
Betul. Aiman sebab aku rasa ini first race yang aku podium untuk selama aku main team race. Yang ini aku rasa pengalaman baru lah.
Pengalaman baru Walau bagaimanapun dia penuh dengan excitement pemanduan kau tadi tu.
Wah, betul. Aiman memang driver yang betul-betul kita tahu dia macam mana cakap experience dia lagi besar dari saya lah. So aku try to be the best ya lah on this race. Tapi fun. Memang fun lah. Follow belakang Aiman tu geram juga tu sebenarnya.
Dia boleh nampak sebenarnya.
Apa dah sonol 3 kali kan, macam mana nak potong ya. Kita kurang experience, so kita belajar lah. Belajar slow macam tu lah.
Ya, tapi kadang cara nak belajar tu memang untuk mengikut yang alien yang kita ada.
Betul, saya setuju bab tu.
Kalau jahat tadi tu boleh je podium satu kan, dah sondol.
Tapi okey lah, kita community bab spotting.
Yes, sportsmanship kan kita jagalah. So thanks for the organizer lah.
Itu perlu dipuji. Sportsmanship tu perlu dipuji.
Bukan semua orang sanggup kan buat macam tu kan.
Yelah.
Dah podium tu boleh lari sebenarnya. Tapi tak sampai hati pula tengok kan. Semua pun kenal member-member je semua kan. So kita just fun-fun je lah.
Walau bagaimanapun second place tu boleh dikirakan agak dahsyat jugalah.
Dahsyat. Sangat dahsyat.
Okay, so terima kasih kepada Melvin Malik aka Mail Shinoda.
Thank you semua. Thank you organizer.
Terima kasih kepada Sudi datang dan bermain sekali di dalam server kami. Dan ada lagi satu juga podium sebelum kita berjalan, iaitu sekejap nak kena check balik, dah lupa. Farhan kan? Yes, Farhan. Apa khabar Farhan?
Hello.
Hello. Okay, itu dia.
Hello.
Kadang call tu lama sikit nak pick up.
Dia punya line tak apa cantik kat sini.
So, Farhan, nampak macam race kamu boleh kirakan agak eventful lah.
It was a fierce race. It was an intense battle because like the first yang masa start during Aiman Hakim and Mail diorang battle, then I do get the chance, but then the car slip on me, so it's a bit unfortunate lah. Then the tire tak nak bagi kerja sama. And the recovery race is the tire left the chat, and then the recovery is okay. During the recovery I have a fierce battle with I think Buddy as well. And a bit unfortunate that I tap him because I got no space to go. It's a bit unfortunate lah, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it seems like a very slippery race from the front to the back of the grid. Everyone is sliding around, and it looks very spectacular for us in the stream.
It was a spectacular to drive as well.
I can imagine. Cuba bayangkan sentiasa sliding all the way through.
It's either you go big or you go home.
Yep.
No, I bet all the races macam nasib baik race 25 minit. Kalau sejam masak ni perlu mat.
Dalam pengalaman saya 25 minit ni kadang lagi penat lagi berpeluh tu.
Lagi macam-macam
Yeah, because when you have to do recovery race, then you have to go all out.
Yeah, push 100% maximum attack. So
want to say congratulations to Aiman Hakim and Mail for the first and second place, because they are too fast for me. I can't I can't do anything from behind. I can't even chase them.
But that's okay. That's maybe next time. We have 12 races in this year, so mana tahu mungkin boleh dapat mouse ataupun keyboard next time.
We are looking forward to
Sikit demi sikit nanti mungkin boleh dapat full rig. Alrighty, so that is our podium positions there. Congratulations to our podium winners. We will be giving the mystery prizes courtesy of AEON in the mail, so we'll ask them to stick around after the broadcast so that we can exchange details with our wonderful server master Javier, who's right now in the chat. Say hi to Javier. And to all of the crew as well. Special thanks to Budi as well. He's got a 4th place from his guys at Bandar Utama. Remember guys, you have a chance during Racing Beyond Reality to compete in these races as well. They are completely open to the public, so you can join online from your rig at home, or you can go to Bandar Utama, AEON Bandar Utama, lower ground floor just by the food courts there, and you will have a fantastic time. These are high-end rigs that you can jump in there, and if you think you've got the ability to race with these guys, come on and come down and give it a try, because you never know, we might unearth some new talents. And if you're not too worried about talent and more worried about the gear, you can also get a bunch of really cool sim racing stuff there, including parts from our official sim racing partner, Lex Level Racing. They've got some nice rigs down there as well. We even have 2 connected to Gran Turismo 7 on the PS5 that you can try out as well. Special thanks also, terima kasih kepada Galeri Kereta untuk sudi support kami pada dah beberapa tahun dah ni, dah lebih daripada 3 tahun.
Betul Max. Kata support yang berterusan lah kata orang
betul juga tu. So terima kasih kepada Gallery Creator. Thank you to Autoholics Garage for all of your high-end German performance needs. Head on down to Autoholics Garage. Also a new partner for us here, Glitch. Glitch is a cafe. They just had their first location open at the AIG Tower, and fantastic cafe, brilliant coffees, and well, I'm still trying to learn how to pronounce bocadillos, but they're fantastic sandwiches. Tu lain bang, tu lain.
Kan.
But in any case, fantastic food there as well. And of course, thanks to everyone who works with Vertex Esports and Adrenaline Impact. Special shout out to Javier and to our director, Khairul Alang, manning the cameras this evening, and also to Umar, who is our wrangler over AEON Bandar Utama at the location there for AEON Lifestyle. And that's going to be all from us here in the studio. I've been Max Palmer, that has been Budi. It's been a while, tapi best juga lah dapat balik.
Oh yeah. This is good. I bet aku dah cakap, this is a very good combination. The track and the car, it's gonna be good.
Oh yeah.
We have a lot of fun.
Yep. And we're going to have a lot more fun throughout the course of the year. So thanks to all of our partners, thanks to all of our drivers as well. Terima kasih kerana sudi join. Thanks so much, you guys. Without our drivers, we wouldn't be able to give you such an amazing race. And also thanks to all of you guys at home for watching. It is absolutely incredible to have your company with us this evening, and we cannot do what we can do without you. And of course, special thanks to the drivers in our rig. Let's have a look and see if we can find them. They are actually in the saya tak jumpa di mana. Where's the... Oh, there we go, I found it. So, Zareth Adam and Knight Pink Eve were the drivers in AEON 1 and AEON 2. So, thanks to you guys for joining us there. It's been absolutely brilliant stuff indeed. I believe Zareth was on AEON 1, which is a spectacular bit of driving there. from you guys. And hopefully we'll be able to see you guys on the rigs for the next round of Racing Beyond Reality. And of course, if you guys want to challenge their lap times for February's race, do head down. It is a really cool spot to check out all the latest sim racing gear. That's going to be it from myself, Max Palmer, as well as Budi, and to Carol Alang and the rest of the crew here at Vertex Esports and Adrenaline Impact. We will see you all in the next stream. Bye for now. Ta-ra!